Welcome to this instructional video on how to replace the cooler fixed mount assembly on the Rhythm Healthcare P2 portable oxygen concentrator. Let's get started. Items you'll need: T6 Torx screwdriver, T10 Torx screwdriver, number 1 Phillips screwdriver, small flat blade screwdriver, tweezers, nozzle driver, cooler fixed mount assembly, P2 PCF M-2. First, remove the battery. Press and hold the battery latch, then slide the battery away from the unit. Next, remove the 4 anti-slip mats located on the bottom of the unit. Remove the 6 screws from the bottom using the T10 Torx screwdriver. Remove the sieve bed cover by sliding in an upward direction. Carefully unplug the 2 wire connectors for the valves and the single connector for the sieve bed. Remove the 2 Phillips head screws that hold the valve assembly. Gently pull the valve assembly away from the sieve beds and set it aside. Now, remove the T10 screw securing the sieve bed assembly to the unit. Carefully remove the sieve bed assembly from the unit. Using the nozzle fitting driver tool, align the 2 pins on the tool with the 2 holes on the nozzle fitting and press it firmly into position. Turn the driver tool counterclockwise until the nozzle fitting is fully unthreaded from the air outlet seat. Carefully push the air outlet seat inward, ensuring the threads are inside the case. This is a necessary step to remove the case. Next, remove the small panel using the T6 Torx screwdriver, exposing the display ribbon cable. Carefully unplug the ribbon cable by pulling downward on the half closest to the inside of the unit. Using a small flat blade screwdriver, gently pry up on the housing. Pull the housing in an upward direction approximately 1 inch, then position the housing sides outward until it clears the internal bracing, then remove the housing completely. Disconnect the silicone tubing from the compressor, O2 sensor, fan connection, valve connection, pressure sensor tubing. Disconnect the exhaust tubing and breathe sensor tubing. Remove the 2 T10 Torx screws from the PCB. Remove the 4 T10 Torx screws securing the cooler mount to the base. Lift up on the PCB, then remove the cooler assembly. The compressor suspension rod will come loose. Before installing the new cooler pack, you'll want to make sure that one end of the compressor suspension rod is located in the square pocket of the structural support that houses the vertical PCB. The other end of the compressor suspension rod will go in the square pocket toward the top of the cooler mount assembly. Position the cooler pack on the base and slide the compressor suspension rod into the pocket. Confirm the suspension compressor rod is in the square pocket. Gently lift up on the PCB assembly and position the suspension rod into the square pocket of the cooler mount assembly. Secure PCB with 2 T10 Torx screws. Secure cooler pack to base with 4 T10 Torx screws. Connect the silicone tubing from the compressor, O2 sensor tubing, fan connector, pressure sensor tubing, valve connector harness. Connect the breathe sensor tubing and exhaust tubing. Depress the flexible air outlet to allow for case installation. On the case assembly, make sure the ribbon cable is pulled through the side panel. Slide the case onto the unit while gently pulling outward to allow the case hooks to align. Slide the case downward, leaving up approximately 3/4 inch. From the side panel, you'll need to align the ribbon connector to the pins on the PCB, then press up into place. This part takes some patience. Slide the case all the way down to the base. Make sure it's aligned. Attach the side panel to the case using the T6 Torx screw. Confirm that air outlet is properly aligned. The two double D flats should be parallel with the housing and positioned forward. Proper alignment is important to prevent the air outlet from rotating during installation of the nozzle. Prepare the nozzle by inserting the O-ring into the threaded end of the fitting. Carefully thread the nozzle onto the air outlet in a clockwise direction. Then, hand tighten until it is secure. Next, install the sieve bed. Slide the assembly into the unit, pressing firmly until it clicks or engages into place. Reinstall the T10 screw to secure the sieve bed assembly. Reposition the valve assembly onto the sieve beds and secure it using the two Phillips screws. Plug in the sieve bed connector and two valve connectors. Slide the sieve bed cover back onto the unit. Test the battery latch to ensure the spring mechanism moves smoothly and locks correctly. This is a critical step to confirm proper installation of the sieve bed and cover. Reinstall the 6 T10 screws to secure the case and sieve bed cover to the base. Reinstall the 4 anti-slip mats. Finally, reinstall the battery, making sure it securely latches into place. Thank you for viewing.